What's up, y'all? This is Marcus Sniffles, and I'm here to kind of give a review of the new beta game released by Gunzilla called Off the Grid. Now, I've been playing this game for a little while now. I've probably been playing it for at least a solid 4 days. I haven't played anything else. I've just strictly stuck with playing Off the Grid, really trying to give it a chance. I haven't played Call of Duty. I haven't played Warzone. I haven't played Fortnite. I haven't gone back to Spider-Man. I've just strictly played Off the Grid exclusively for the past. I've only played this game exclusively for the past almost week or so, and I just wanted to give my quick thoughts and like a quick review of it. And I will be fair to the game. It is still in beta testing or whatnot, so it's not the complete game. It's not totally finished. They still have some things to clean up and work on, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some of the negatives out of the way, and we'll finish on a high note with the game. So the negatives for me is kind of hard to tell when you're taking damage and where you're taking the damage from, as far as like who's shooting you, where you're getting shot from. The design of it is a little bit kind of hard to read, where it's like I know I'm getting shot at and they're putting indicators on there, but with the indicators I can't really tell who exactly is shooting me and what direction they're shooting me from. Now, I think with it being a third person shooter, that might have something to do with it, as far as like you can't really always see directly in front of you or behind you or to your side. You can't really just look that quickly. So that might be something they need to work on. And this might be something minor, but you can't, they don't show you on the screen how many players are left. I think they show you how many teams are left, but that kind of stuff matters. Like if it's, there might be three teams left, but if you're playing squads and one of those teams only has one person and the other team has four people, then another team maybe has two. It's like you kind of need to know the actual number so you can kind of maneuver in a way that kind of is advantageous for yourself, and you can kind of move more strategically, knowing exactly how many players are left in the game, as opposed to just saying, "Oh, there's five teams left. I don't know if it's a team of four or a team of one, a team of two, a team of three." I think that's something they could add into the game to make it a little bit better. That's really all of the negatives that I can see that I've seen so far in the game. Some of the pros that I've seen from playing the game. Maybe I'm just old, and maybe people might not remember this game, but there was an old PlayStation game that came out a long time ago called SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs. This is what that game reminds me of, and I love that game. As far as like the gameplay and the movement, it was a third-person shooter. The crouching, the movement, the shooting, the aiming, like kind of everything about this game almost reminds me of SOCOM. It's just a little bit more futuristic and different designs and different movements, which is that's a positive for me. I love that game. I thought that game should have been on par with like Call of Duty and Rainbow Six at that time. I thought it should have been bigger than what it was. The movement is cool. If you're someone that plays Call of Duty, you know how there's a lot of, the bunny hopping, the going prone, the slide canceling. The movement can kind of get a little bit crazy on Call of Duty, but here it's a little bit more toned down. It's not as ridiculous when it comes to the movement and gunfights. So that's definitely a plus. The special add-ons, super creative. They have some where you can like jump super high, some where you can run really fast. You get like a jetpack, throwing like flamethrowers, rockets, all kinds of cool stuff. Definitely creative, definitely different. I'm always a fan of people trying something new and doing something creative. Um, the jetpack thing, the jetpack took a little getting used to for me, but once I figured it out, it kind of I was able to make it work, and it's definitely a positive to have, and it definitely helps you out there, and it makes the game a lot more enjoyable. The aim is solid. There's not a lot of if you're a bad aimer like me, sometimes it's this game is a little bit user friendly when it comes to the aiming and hitting your shots and all that good stuff. So that was definitely a lot of fun. I love being able to create a character. especially with it being, half human, half robot. You can create their face, eye color, hair, what they're wearing, hats, glasses, face masks, the armor, the jetpack, the shoes, like everything. You can create everything about the player, which is always fun. Like I love being able to do that. I feel like more games should add that in. You can make a player that looks pretty close to what you look like, or you can make something completely different, which is definitely a lot of fun. So all in all, I feel like this is a good game. I feel like Off the Grid is heading in a positive direction. I'm not sure if it's going to, overtake Call of Duty or Fortnite or anything like that, but it's definitely a worthy competitor. And I think some of the things that they're going to add to the game, if they could add maybe like a tutorial, maybe different gameplay modes like solos or duos, that could improve the gaming experience. And I think if you give this game a chance, you'll enjoy it. Now, I know a lot of people are just strict Call of Duty players. People are strict Fortnite players, and that's cool. But it's nice to have something different show up, something new, something a little bit more creative. It's got a little. They take a little bit from Call of Duty. They take a little bit from Fortnite. They take a little bit from the past with SOCOM, and they're looking towards the future in gaming and creativity and things like that. And that's kind of what Off the Grid is. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this game. Have you played the game? Do you like the game? Is it something that you could maybe see yourself gravitating towards in the future? Do you think anything will ever overtake Call of Duty? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. For the rest of the video, it's just going to be clips of me playing the game and kind of how I did. I haven't won a game yet, and that's kind of frustrating me, honestly. So appreciate y'all support. Peace. Thank you for watching the video. If you've made it this far, drop a like, subscribe so you don't miss any videos like this one.